G'day, I'm Alistair from PaperCut Software. I've got a real treat for you today. We're going to learn how to set up mobility print on Chromebooks. Let's get to it. Oh, before we set up, I'm assuming that you've already got PaperCut MF or NG set up in your system. If you haven't, check the video down below. That'll give you instructions. So let's just assume you're all set up and you want to get going on mobility print. The other thing I'll say is that I'm going to call PaperCut MF and PaperCut NG PaperCut because it takes less time. I'm going to be using PaperCut MF in this example, but it works just as well with PaperCut NG. That's all I've got to say about that. Let's get going. Okay, there are three main stages to getting this done. And within each of those stages, there are teeny tiny steps that are pretty easy to follow. So let's get rolling and see how we go. First things first, let's visit the admin web interface and set up mobility print in PaperCut. Okay, let's click Options and then click Mobile and BYOD. Then in the mobility print section, we'll click Set up mobility print. Okay, that takes us to this fancy page where you download the mobility print server. Now when it's downloaded, run the mobility print installer, accept the agreement, leave it to download in a default location and click Install. After it's installed, it'll automatically start to search for your printers. When it finds your published printers, the Select Printers button is displayed, all pretty logical. We'll click it and it brings up a list of all of your printers. Now, if you have a Find Me environment where users print to one print queue but can release at any printer, then disable all of the printers, locate just the Find Me print printer, and publish only that print queue. Then close out of that screen. The second stage is to get the mobility print client onto the Chromebooks. Let's go. Now, if there are BYOD Chromebooks in your environment, then no problem. Just send your users the link below that I've titled Print from a Chromebook. And that will show your people how to install the mobility print client. If you manage the Chromebooks, even better. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use the Google Admin Console to make mobility printing available for absolutely everyone. Right, click Device Management, and then we go to Chrome Management, and then User Settings. And it shows our organization chart on the side here, and for this example, we'll deploy to the entire organization. Look for Apps and Extensions, and then Force Installed Apps and Extensions. And next to that, we click Manage Force Installed Apps. Sounds like a Star Wars film. When the next screen comes up, we go to the Chrome Web Store, and in the search field, enter PaperCut Mobility Print. And look, it's my app. We click Add, we then click Save, which brings us back to the previous screen, and because we're extremely careful, we'll save it again for that to apply. And just like that, we've now configured G Suite to push out the PaperCut Mobility Print app to any user. Cool, huh? Okay. Now for a very exciting diversion as we unpack a brand new Chromebook. So we've just unpacked this awesome new Chromebook, and the third step, this third stage, is to set up the device for the user. So all we need to do is set up the Chromebook as a managed device. First, we'll set up the Wi-Fi. And now we're connected to the internet and Wi-Fi. This has to be your organization's Wi-Fi because you'll need to be able to connect to the printers. All right, accept and continue. But before you go and log in as the end user, you need to enroll the Chromebook as a managed device. So you do that by pressing Control-Alt-E. That E is for Enterprise Enrollment, which is 2 E's, but anyway. Now I'm just logging in as an administrator, and that's it. Done. Your Chromebook is now a managed device and you can hand it to the end user. Now I'm going to log in as an end user. And there we go, that's it. Now, let's print a document. I'm going to print some cats. So I'll just click Control P and select my printer. Here you'll see the Mobility Print printer. Click Print, and then here we'll just have to authenticate. Now you only have to do this once, so if you have Remember Me selected, just click on Sign In with Google, and that's it. Done! The cats are being printed, or if you have a Find Me environment, you can go and release the print job at any of your printers. And that's all you need to know about setting up Mobility Print for printing with Chromebooks. Hope you found it helpful. See you next time.